Welcome to my podcast, Chat with Loki. It's about sharing stories of grit, resilience, wisdom from unseen, unheard, everyday heroes of life. Hi, Tony. Welcome to Chat with Loki. How are you today?
Good, thank you. Good.
Good. Just for the audience, can you just tell who you are? Just a quick intro.
Yeah, my name is Tony. I came from Vietnam.
Okay.
Been here 45 years now.
All right. Oh, that's a long time.
Yeah.
So, Tony, where you born?
Born in Vietnam, a province of Tay Ninh called Tay Ninh.
Tay Ninh? Is it north or south?
It's south of Saigon.
Oh, Saigon.
South of Saigon. Yeah,
South of
near the border of Cambodia.
Ah, right.
Yeah, yeah.
So you're born in a small province?
A small province. Yeah.
And when did you move from the province? Where did you Did you like all your childhood was in that province?
Yeah, my primary school in province.
Yeah.
After primary school, I went to Saigon,
Okay.
continued my study.
Yeah.
So secondary,
Yeah.
and then 6 years in secondary.
Okay.
Then Saigon 4.
So
into
basically,
north.
you're a Saigon. You grew up in Saigon, yeah, like your childhood.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you can say that. Yeah.
And do you have any siblings?
So I got 9 brother and sister.
9.
9.
9.
9 brother and sister. So I'm number 3
Number 3
in the
okay.
family,
Yeah.
and we got 5 brother. So the eldest, the second, and then me third, and then two other brother,
Yeah.
and then the elder sister,
Yeah.
the second sister, and then the youngest brother and the youngest sister.
Wow.
So now together.
9 siblings.
No sibling, yeah.
Are you still in touch or?
Yeah. We after I came to Australia,
Yeah.
I sponsored them.
Ah, right.
To
Yeah.
come over, yeah.
So all of them here now, or how many?
One still in Vietnam.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got business in Vietnam.
So one stayed in Vietnam, and the other, including you, 8 all here.
So we got my parents. The father just passed away, so we got mum, and then another brother who looked after mum at the moment.
Yeah.
Number 4, number 3, so he's number 4.
Yeah.
And number 5, so he's number 5.
Yeah.
And the eldest brother's in Melbourne.
Oh, okay. So
he
okay.
got family in Melbourne, yeah.
Nice. So you are the one in the family who created path for everyone to come here. It seems like,
You
yeah.
can say that, yeah. You can say that.
Wow. Okay. And who else, apart from your brother, is there any other relatives or anyone in Vietnam?
We got uncle,
Yeah.
2 uncles, one in America
Oh, okay.
and one in Canada, Toronto.
Wow.
So that's
America, Canada, Vietnam, and Australia.
That's right. Yeah.
That's where your whole family is like scattered.
Yeah, and we got father's side in China.
Oh, in
We
China.
got uncle, auntie in China.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, what do you remember about your childhood bringing up or brought up in Saigon? Is there something you always see that as something nice experience?
Yeah, we grew up in Vietnam, in Saigon. It's our homeland, so always good memories in
Yeah.
your homeland.
What's one memory which comes to you?
Uh,
Like, for example, when you're growing up, something to do with food or something to do with, playing games or something local.
yeah, the standout is to go to high school
Yeah.
with schoolmate,
Yeah.
play basketball,
Okay.
play table tennis.
Okay. So you started playing table tennis a long time ago.
Oh, back then,
Yeah.
it's only like a social, just
Yeah.
not much, but
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So basically, what you're saying is you started playing table tennis when you were a young age.
mainly play social, but mainly I play basketball
Yeah.
in Vietnam. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So Vietnam, really love Vietnam food, Vietnamese food. And what's your favorite dish which you miss, which you can't get it here in Australia?
It would be pho.
Oh, really? Oh, don't you get that
Oh,
here?
you get it here. Yeah, you get it here. But what's good in Vietnam?
Maybe there's no English name, but what is it?
We live in the province, so in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh, you can get it here. You can get it here now. So it's corn or
Oh,
like
the one they I have
boiled it.
boiled or they do it on the coals.
That's right. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, corn.
I traveled from Hanoi all the way down to Saigon. And I still remember that's one of my best travel experiences. There's a lake in Hanoi, and then there is a old city,
Old city. Yeah,
old city,
Yeah.
and the coffee is so good there. And also, I used to run around the lake, and people used to, like, there's so much life there on the streets, around the lake. It was so energetic. And then from there, I traveled, I think, Natran.
Nha Trang. Yeah, Nha
Natran.
Trang. Yeah,
where
Nha
I think
Trang.
it's a beach place. And then I traveled to, is that Hoi An?
Hoi An. Yeah, that's the
The-
center of Vietnam.
Yeah, Hoi An is, I still remember that's just simply beautiful. There was some festival happening there. And then after that, I think there was another place. And anyway, all the way, I ended up in Saigon.
Saigon.
And then the river, Mekong River.
Mekong River. Yeah.
And, going on the boat, it was just magical experience, but it was really hot.
It's very hot in in Vietnam.
And so for you, it's been a while. How often you go back to Vietnam?
I went back Vietnam how many times? 3 times now. Yeah. So
So when was the last time you've been there?
last time was I think 2019
Oh, okay.
before COVID.
Before COVID. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what is one thing you miss being in Vietnam? Like, what is one thing you really enjoy when you go back to Vietnam? Like, do you catch up with friends, or do you catch up with family, or do you go to places where you
Yeah, you
like
you
spending?
catch up with friend and relative.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So obviously, it's been a while. So a lot of your life, 45 years, is here in Australia. And let's just quickly go into your story, how you ended up here. And so Vietnam War, and how that impacted you, and what age were you, and how did this journey started?
Yeah, so Vietnam, April 75, South Vietnam lost to North.
Okay, yeah,
So they came in, they took over Saigon, took over South.
yeah,
Then because it's communist, so there's
yeah,
no freedom in Vietnam after the Vietnam fall to North.
yeah,
So they are communists, so
yeah,
no freedom.
yeah,
So, and that's the reason why a lot of Vietnamese try to
Started.
escape
yeah,
Vietnam, seeking freedom
yeah,
in the third country.
yeah.
They left Vietnam, their homeland.
Who is the person in your family came up with the idea to leave?
At that time, 1978,
Yeah.
because of my age,
Yeah,
the companies got to ask to join the army to go to Cambodia to fight.
right.
That's 1978. So that's why back 1978 is a very hard time for me. So we can't live at one place. So you got to hide for government to catch you and
Yeah, yeah,
make you to join army and go and fight with Cambodia.
yeah.
That's the Vietnam and Cambodia war.
Okay, yeah,
1978. So that's why the opportunity came, and that's why we asked my parents to allow me to go. Because
How did the opportunity come?
because we talk about, a lot of people talk about
Okay.
at the time, because a lot of people in Saigon, Cho Long,
Yeah, okay.
that's business people.
Yeah,
People talk about leaving Vietnam.
okay. Yeah, it's just word of mouth.
Yes, word of mouth, and then
Yeah.
and then lucky we got opportunity that we can join.
Okay.
We pay gold.
Oh, gold.
Yeah, we pay about 9 pieces of gold for you to, like, you buy a ticket to get in. So you pay them. I pay 9 golds,
Okay.
piece of gold to the boat
Agent.
owner,
Okay.
and they let you in, jump to the boat, and they take you.
All right. Okay. This seems very intriguing. So there is a word of mouth that you can leave the country. If you don't leave the country, you have to go and join the army.
Join the army.
And it's not like a volunteering, it's forced. Because of your age, you have two choices. One is join the army, the other one is pay gold
They go to get out.
to get out. Where did you get the gold?
My parent is like a successful businessman
right,
in
okay.
the province. So he only got not much, so only 9
Okay.
to allow me to go, not the rest of the
Siblings.
brother and sister.
Yeah. So you're the chosen one.
Yeah, I'm the chosen one. I'm the chosen one to leave. So
Was there a discussion in the family who should go, or simply because of your age?
because at that time, my age to be forced to be joined to the army. So
That's why you're automatically given. Okay.
yeah.
So what business were your parents?
Parents doing Bunnings here,
Oh, okay. Like all the hardware
all
things.
hardware stuff. Yeah.
Okay. So you come from a business entrepreneur family. Wow. And then they paid, and then did it happen straight away, or you had to wait?
No, you got to wait until they fire the boat. They fired people,
Yeah.
and then
So they're going and searching for people
searching for people to join.
certain number of people
Yeah.
so they can get onto the boat.
That's right. Yeah.
Wow.
So
Okay. So how long you have to wait until you know you are actually going into the boat?
So we wait about 6 months.
6 months?
Yeah,
Wow.
for the owner of the boat to find people.
Yeah.
And then he said, yeah, it is enough now.
So in that 6 months, there's no pressure for you to join the army, or you're just saying, yeah, I'm joining.
No, I'm hiding. I was
Okay.
hiding, not stay at home.
You're hiding.
Hiding, yeah. So people can't see me where I'm hiding in the car, in the van.
Wow.
Sleep in the van.
So basically, they come and look for,
They look for you. Yeah,
the age
local
group.
police come and look for you.
And every time they're looking, you're hiding.
Yeah.
For 6 months, you're literally dodging the police.
That's right. Yeah, you
Local police.
You can't stay in one place. You just move around.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then the 6 months come.
The 6 months come, and then the boat ready. So we all come at night time, like midnight.
Midnight, yeah.
Morning.
Yeah.
And then my father took me there.
Yeah.
To see me off.
Wow. So it's just your father who came to.
So to the where the place where
Yeah.
we meet the people and
Yeah.
people ready to jump onto the boat.
How many were talking?
That's my boat, 20-meter fishing boat.
Fishing boat, yeah.
We got nearly 300 people. 20-meter boat, 300 people.
300.
300, yeah. So we men and
Women.
adult.
Yeah, adults, yeah.
On the bottom deck.
Of course there is.
Yeah, that's two decks. So
Yeah.
so bottom deck and women and young kids top deck.
Yeah.
So yeah, we sit in the boat like a sardine.
Yeah.
You can't move and no food, no nothing. And it took 5 days on the boat
Wow.
to
So your father came to do a little send off, not knowing
yeah.
what's going to happen next.
That's right. Yeah. So see you later. First, the boat went out.
Yeah.
Then the boat hit the rock because the driver
Wasn't
didn't know.
looking, yeah.
wasn't looking or is not experienced.
Yeah.
So he hit the boat. He hit the rock,
Yeah.
and the water came in.
Yeah.
Nearly sunk.
Ah.
So he drove it back,
Yeah.
and then he got to fix it.
Yeah.
Needs to fix the boat.
Wow.
So it took 1 month to fix the boat,
Yeah.
change the driver.
Yeah.
And then during 1 month, we can't go anywhere. So we have to hire a temple. We know someone in that local, so
So you're still in Vietnam?
yeah, that was in Vietnam, Vũng
Okay.
Tàu.
Okay.
We left in Vũng Tàu, called
Okay.
Vũng Tàu.
Okay.
So we stay in the temple
Yeah.
for a whole month.
Wow. While the boat is getting
Yeah,
fixed.
Getting fixed, yeah. So
300 people.
yes, but other people
Yeah.
live somewhere. We don't know.
So it's in the same area, but not in just one place.
yeah, just one place. Yeah. So we stayed in the temple in the mountain.
How old were you?
1978. I was 21.
Okay. So in your early 20s, you got into a boat and your dad says bye. And then the driver wasn't skilled enough.
No.
So there was a big hole. And then you're stranded for 1 month with everyone in that area.
Mm.
And then what happened?
Then after 1 month, the boat fixed. Then we leave. It's 5 days
Okay.
on the sea. And the last day, the big storm came.
All right.
Big storm came and everybody was panicking, crying and praying.
Yeah.
We thought we were going to die.
Yeah, yeah. So 5 days you're in the sea.
In the sea, big, heavy sea.
Heavy, and you don't have any, what do you call, the safety
No,
or
no,
nothing.
no
You're
jacket or
just
anything, no.
you're
no.
just
We're
holding on to each
sitting
other.
on the lower deck. Sitting in the lower deck.
What did you eat at that
No,
time?
no food for you to eat. Just sip of water, a little water for you to sip. You're not allowed to eat anything. No, you're not allowed to move because when you move, the boat
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
unbalanced will
Because it's a
sink.
fishing boat, yeah.
Yeah,
So for 5 days,
5 days.
it's almost like you had a fasting, no food, but you've been given some water.
That's right. Give some water, just little water for you to sip.
Do you know that was the...
No,
Probably they would have promised saying, yeah, we'll give you the food and everything,
No.
but nah, wow. That would be really challenging already. For 5 days not eating food, you are no longer energetic.
no.
And then you're in the open ocean. And do you know where you're going?
We don't know where we're going. We don't know. Just floating on the sea, hoping the big ship.
Big ships, yeah.
A lot of big ships like
Cargo ones.
international cargo.
Yeah.
Come and pick you up, but no.
Wow.
Yeah.
So no one knows the destination.
No destination. You don't know where you end up with. You don't know where you end up. So lucky that after the storm, we're okay.
Yeah.
We approached Malaysia,
Okay. Yeah, Malaysia, yeah.
and then when we get near to the shore of Malaysia,
Yeah.
a lot of soldiers there with gun.
Wow, okay.
They shoot at you. They say they know you're fishing boat from Vietnam. They know.
They know it's a
they
refuge, yeah.
shooting you.
Yeah.
Not allowed because you're illegal. You're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
allowed to land to their country.
Yeah.
So they shoot and get you to go out.
So they started firing
They
So
start
that the-
firing to you.
so that the boat can just go
So,
back
Yeah. So meaning you have to go
backwards.
somewhere else.
Yeah.
So they're shooting, and then the driver tried to destroy the engine. Just
So that he can move. Yeah.
went straight in and just destroyed the engine,
Yeah.
and everybody jumped
Into the water.
into the water.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Everybody jumped into the water, and we pull the boat
To the
go in,
shore,
to
yeah.
the shore, to
Yeah.
go in,
Yeah.
and people jump. 300 people jump.
Wow. And
It's
when you say
incredible.
300 people, is that all age groups?
A different age.
Different age.
Different age, yeah.
And then there's kids.
The kids and
Oh my God,
woman,
yeah.
young lady, old lady.
Did anyone lose life?
Lucky, we were lucky. We were lucky.
So everyone made
Everyone
it, even though they were
everyone made it.
firing.
Everyone made it, yeah. They just fire on the sky.
Oh, in the sky, like
the sky.
scaring you
Yeah,
guys,
scaring
saying,
you,
yeah.
you gotta go.
Wow.
We were lucky.
So after 5 days in the open sea without food, just water, and then you were about to approach Malaysian land, the soldiers started firing to make sure that you're not entering. And then the genius captain of the ship breaks the engine,
Break the engine.
and then everyone jumps into the water.
Jump to the water and pour the boat in. Because
Yeah.
near the shore, it's a big wave.
Yeah, yeah.
So you got pull,
Pull the boat
yeah,
to the shore,
to the shore.
and then still there's 300 people there.
That's right. Lucky.
Oh God,
We
that's
were
already a miracle.
lucky. We were lucky. And then Malaysian Red Cross came,
Okay,
and United Nations came,
okay.
and then they took us to the camp.
So Malaysian Red Cross and United Nations. So
Nations.
someone said to them, okay, now we have 300 people on our land.
That's right.
And this is in 78,
78. End of
1978.
December 1978.
Wow. Okay. So now you guys are in the hands of Red Cross and United Nations.
United Nations.
And what happened next?
And then they took us to the camp. A refugee came,
Okay.
and it was about nearly 10,000 at the time.
So there's a camp with 10,000 people already.
At the time already.
Already.
Yeah.
Wow. So how did you go from the shore to the refugee camp?
The Malaysian Red Cross
Yep.
took us
So
to the
is
camp
it by like
by like a bus.
buses?
or-
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So it's a road
Yeah,
transport.
low transport. Yeah.
Wow. So now you're in the 6th day or 7th day since you left. So you're in the ocean, in the sea for 5 days, and this happened on the 6th day.
Yeah, the 6th day. Yeah.
So 6th day you ended up in the refugee
The
camp.
refugee camp.
Did you get food on the 6th day?
Yeah, after you arrive at the camp, they provide you food.
Do you remember what you had?
I think they give you like instant noodles.
Instant noodles. Of
I think
course.
instant noodle.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that whatever you had was the most
Is it delicious?
delicious meal. That's the
Yeah.
most delicious meal
Yeah.
at that time.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Instant noodles saved you. Okay. Now you ended up in refugee camp. 10,000 people. What was the first image you had when you got dropped off?
You know, when you got dropped off in the camp because you was on the boat for 5 days,
Yeah.
you're like a seasick. You can't walk. When
Yeah,
you
yeah. You
landed,
would be. Oh, yeah.
You walk like this.
Yeah.
You're like a boat.
No energy.
No
Oh,
energy.
and also you're moving.
You're like a seasick.
seasick. Yes. Yeah.
You can't walk straight. You walk like
As
that.
if you're drunk. Yeah.
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 Yeah, and 2 years in the camp because I was single at the time. So
Yeah.
so most of the third country
Yeah.
they don't pick single.
They want families.
They want families, only for families. So single.
So what are the countries who are coming to pick?
So we got America, Canada, French, Australia,
Yeah.
Germany, Belgium.
So it's mainly
Austria,
mainly European,
European,
North America,
Canada,
and Australia.
Canada. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. So they have a program. So now through United Nations and Red Cross, they come there and they pick who they should allow to their country.
That's right. They interview you. You got to apply which country do you want to go.
Oh, you can choose?
Yeah, when the United Nations interview you in the camp,
Okay, yeah.
there's an application that you fill in,
Fill,
3
yeah.
countries that you wish to go.
Oh, top 3, yeah.
Yeah, top 3, yeah. So
Okay, what was your top 3?
I think back then was America because everybody loved
Everyone,
America.
yeah. America would be in the top list,
Yeah,
yeah.
so America and then Australia and then Canada.
America, Australia, Canada.
Yeah.
Okay. And majority of the time, what you're saying is they come and give preference to families. Yeah.
Because in Australia, single make a lot of trouble here. So
okay.
they say no single.
No singles.
No
We want
singles.
families.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no single.
Okay.
So, but 2 years in the camp, you feel it doesn't matter which country you like to pick.
You just want to go.
Just want to go.
Yeah. All right. What was the routine in that refugee camp? Like, what time we used to get up, and how was your day? Majority of like, what's the routine?
And because I was single,
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to stay in the like a
Tent or
not a tent, like a
open area?
they
It's
got
like
roof,
a roof. Yeah. Okay.
and bed.
Yeah.
Because I'm single, I only allowed outside.
Right. Okay.
Outside, you have to build your tent, and outside next to the drainage.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I lived there for 2 years outside.
So basically, they allowed families and everyone
Yeah,
with
family
the
with kids, got
roof and the
bed,
bedding and
bedding,
everything.
yeah.
And anyone who is single, they said, okay, there's the drainage. Go and make your own tent
That's
and
right.
live there.
That's right. Yeah. So we lived outside
Okay.
for 2 years. 2 years.
And what was the routine? What time you have to get up?
So in the camp, United Nations provided food
Yeah.
like cans,
Okay. Yeah.
sardine
cans. Yeah.
beans,
Beans. Yeah.
sometimes fresh fish.
Okay.
They
Yeah.
bring it over and
Next to the
rice.
ocean. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
And then we got to cook ourselves.
Okay. Oh, cook yourself.
Yeah, we cook ourselves. We have to fire a stove, and then we got to set the fire. And we cook ourselves. Yeah.
So you've been provided some basics,
Yeah.
and then
There's
you
no
need to
canteen,
make your own.
no canteen for you to go and light up. No, you got to cook yourself.
Wow.
So we got to grow. Sometimes we got to grow like a sprout beans.
Oh yeah, in the
pho. Yeah, sprout beans.
yes.
And some veggie we grow next to
Yeah.
where we live.
So basically, you, from a food aspect, you had basics, bare minimum.
Bare minimum, yeah.
Bare minimum.
Yeah. And then same food every single
Every day, yeah.
For 2 years, same.
What else you do? Now you're pretty much locked up,
Yeah, like locked up.
and then you're in your tent, and you're alone. And how did you pass each day for almost 2 years?
So we came out with a family of nearly 10.
Okay. Yeah.
So they in the house,
Yeah.
we outside,
Yeah.
and we help each other.
Okay.
And then sometimes we try to do like a street food,
Yeah.
sell in the camp.
You started business in the camp.
with that family, yeah.
Wow.
So there's some rich people
Yeah.
from Vietnam stay in the camp. They got money, so we're selling like a street food in the camp. Yeah, and also Malaysian local people live near the camp.
Yeah.
We can buy food from them,
Yeah.
and they throw it over the fence,
Yeah.
and we get it, and
Yeah.
then we sell. But sometimes if the soldier saw you,
Yeah. Yeah. You'll be in trouble.
yeah, that was a lady. That was a lady in the camp.
Yeah.
She about 50 at
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah.
She bought the food over the fence, and Malaysian soldier saw it, hit her, and make her stand up in the camp, in the front of the camp, holding the food for whole day under the sun.
Ooh,
Unbelievable.
that's brutal.
They're crucial Malaysian soldier. Unbelievable.
So you have seen a lot of, let's say, hardships,
Hardship there.
and somehow you accepted, okay, this is what my days are. So you started living each day, thinking something will come up. So your daily routine is you have to cook for yourself, and then you have to wait for authorities if there is any advancement with your application. And is there anything else you can think of what you need to do, like on a regular basis?
So I've stayed in that camp almost 2 years, and then finally Canada
Yeah, Canada.
delegate
Yeah.
accepted me.
Okay. Yeah, that's good news.
So I went to KL,
Okay.
waiting to be
So how did you go there? Is it again bus?
A bus.
Bus.
Yeah,
How long?
bus.
How long was KL from
So
the
from the refugee camp to KL, it took nearly 12 hours.
12?
Yeah, 12.
So you're far away from the
Yeah,
Kuala
from
Lumpur.
the KL, yeah.
Okay.
So when I get to the Canada
Consulate or something. Yeah.
transit camp,
Oh,
but you
okay.
wait there, so your turn to go to
Okay.
Canada.
Yeah.
So I've stayed in that transit camp for 3 months.
3 months.
Yeah, because we thought, yeah, we get there, we go next week.
Yeah.
But because when I got there and they say they did a medical examination, they say
Yeah.
I've got TB,
Oh,
and they refused.
jeez.
They refused me, so I stayed there for 4 months there. So no one, because being rejected by Canada,
Yeah. And no one else is
no one
picking you.
else.
Wow.
So and somehow at the end, I got news that's Australian. Okay.
Okay, 1 second. So you've been driven for 12 hours from the camp, refugee camp, and then the Canadian authorities said, "Oh, okay, we're going to do some screening," and then they found out you had TB,
TB.
and then they said, "No, sorry, you can't come in." And no one wanted you, and they kept you there for 4 months.
That's right. Yes.
4 months, and you don't know whether you're going back
Don't
to
know.
refugee camp
That's right.
or
Don't
you're
know
going.
what to do. Don't know what to do.
What was going in your head at that time, if you can think of?
At the time, I thought we were going back to the island, Pulau Bedong. Pulau Bedong is where most of Vietnamese people escaped by boat, landed at Pulau Bedong
Okay.
Island. I thought I'd be transferred back to that
Ah,
Pulau Bedong Island.
You're thinking I will be sent back.
Yeah, be sent back there.
Ah,
Because we heard that you got rejected, you're going to go back to Pulau Bedong Island.
that was going in your head
That's right,
this is the
yeah.
end of my road, this is the end of my journey. I had to go back and join the military, whatever. Okay. So basically, what was going on with your family while you are locked up, or let's say in these camps?
In the camp, we got no
Communication.
communication for at least 2 years. So 2 years in the camp. Sometimes you can write a letter. Back
Okay.
then, there's no mobile phone.
Yes.
You write a letter, and
Yeah.
then you ask people who can go out to the town
To
give
post
them-
it,
Yeah, to
yeah.
post it.
And you don't know whether they received it or not. You don't even know
That's
whether they
right.
posted
Back
or
then,
not.
back then, I think you can't use Telegram.
It's
Telegram is-
expensive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. So for 2 years, there's no communication with your
No, with family, no.
no family communication. You're by yourself, and you thought you're going to Canada, and they said, "Sorry, mate,
Yeah.
we don't want you."
With Australia, yeah.
And at that moment, you're thinking, "Oh gosh, they're going to drop me off at this island, and this is the end of my journey." And then, how did an opportunity came with Australia?
And back then, I can't remember how, but because I came out with a friend.
Yeah.
So two of us in one, like what they call a blue card.
Okay.
The family, if you are family, you're in one blue card. So me and him in same blue card.
Okay.
Like a-
Blue
like a
card.
Family.
Oh, okay. So you both been given as one family.
Yeah, one family. So,
Okay.
So because I got rejected, so he got rejected too. So it stayed with me.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, and somehow, I don't know, we got the news that Australian
Authorities.
accepted
Accepted.
us.
Oh, so you didn't even go through any interviews and stuff. You
And
you
that-
got a news saying,
Yeah.
okay,
and then we got transferred from Canada transit camp to Australian transit camp.
So there is a refugee camp where there's 10,000 people.
Yeah.
And then there is Canadian
KL,
transit
in KL.
camp. You spent 4 months there. And then you've been transferred to
To
Australian transit camp.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready to go to Australia, yeah.
How long you stayed there?
So we stayed as, I think, 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Oh, this is a lot less than the other one.
Because they accepted it, so they
Yeah.
schedule you to go to Australia, yeah.
Okay. So basically, it's been 2.5 years
Yes.
from the time you left, from the time your dad said bye to land in this beautiful land. What is the first thing you remember coming here?
I came with that friend
Yeah.
to Qantas.
Qantas, yeah.
Yeah, and we got nothing. We just empty hand,
Yeah.
clothes. And even my friend, barefoot
Yeah.
on the plane, Qantas.
Yeah.
And we arrived here. And once we arrived here, and we stay in the hostel
Okay. Yeah.
in what do you call Holsworthy.
Oh, yeah.
It's here, yeah, Holsworthy.
Yes. Yeah.
We got there, and Smith family came,
Ah,
give
right.
you clothes.
Smith family.
Yeah, Smith family.
The charity fund.
Charity. They
Okay.
give you clothes. They
Okay.
give you singlets, jacket, clothes.
Yeah. Do you remember, did you come here in summer or winter?
In August.
Oh, in August.
August
Okay.
is
Okay.
very cold.
Yeah. Cold. It's still cold. Yeah.
And
Especially coming from Malaysia, Vietnam.
Malaysia,
that
that's right,
weather,
yeah.
this
Yeah.
weather is already would be
And
really cold.
we didn't know. We didn't know. We didn't speak any English.
Yeah.
We arrived here. Smith family came, give you clothes, and time to come to the canteen,
Yeah.
get food to eat.
Yeah.
And we just came and we just sit in the middle of the hostel. It's cold. Don't know what to do.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah. And when we arrived, we got nothing, no money.
Yeah.
We tried to give news to family to say
Yeah.
we safely arrived.
Safely arrived. Yeah.
But we don't have money.
You need
And
money to do that.
We needed money to send a telegram.
Oh, yeah.
You know, back then we used telegram to send
Yes.
news.
Yeah.
And we have to borrow people money.
Oh, wow.
It's only $5. Borrow $5 to money from people nearby, and then we go send telegram to Vietnam, let parents know we safely arrived.
Okay. Do you know you got any response?
They can't no response because they
Only
can't
you can
communicate with us. Yeah.
True. But so you borrowed money to send a telegram. A lot of people wouldn't know what telegram means.
Yeah, back
They think there's an app called Telegram these days. Back in the day, this is the fastest way to communicate.
That's right. Yeah.
And it would have reached to your parents, but you don't know
I don't know whether they received
if they
it or not.
received
We
or
don't
not
know.
because you didn't get anything back. You didn't have the means to get something back, some response. Okay. So 2.5 years later, at least you felt, okay, I sent a message to say that I have
They should
reached
receive.
safely
Yeah, they should receive.
in Australia. When you say safely, I reached alive. You know, with the journey you have gone through. And no language.
That's right. No language, not even 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, wow. So looking back at all this, especially that 2.5 year journey, how did you continue to go through each day? not knowing where you're going, not knowing what's going to happen next, and also getting rejected, and also seeing all these things around you where not everything is pretty or good.
That's right. Sometimes you thinking, give up your life.
Yeah. So what made you stop and believe that you need to continue?
We just hopefully wait, hopefully good thing come.
Good things come. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you had some belief within you that something good will happen.
Something will happen. Something good.
You got to sit here, go through. So you should have a lot of patience. You think that experience, what is one or two things taught you in life that 2.5 years?
Yeah, you got to be. You believe yourself.
Yeah.
You be patient.
Yeah. Patience and believing in yourself. And especially in that 5 days in the ocean, in this boat, fishing boat, which is not safe.
We thought we'd die. We thought we'd die. Big storm. And raining, big storm, black storm.
Yeah.
The wave like that. Your boat down here, way up
Wow. So it's almost like 20 meters.
here. Yeah, my God, up a wave up here,
Yeah,
and your
yeah.
boat down here.
Wow. Wow. That was the day majority thought this is the last day.
And this is fishing boat.
Yeah. You know,
It wooden boat. It's not safe. Not seaworthy.
not for 300 people anyway.
Yeah, not 300 people in that wooden boat.
Wow. So after going through that day, thinking, oh, I'm going to die, and then you made it to the shore, what was the feeling? Was it a relief, or it's like, oh my God, okay.
It's a big relief.
Big relief,
when
yeah.
you got it. When you get to the camp, you're happy.
Yeah. So in the refugee camp for 2 years, what are the things helped you, apart from believing in yourself and having patience? Is there some activity helped you to get through time?
So we know when we get to the third country, we need to know the English.
Oh yes.
So I've learned self-learning English in the camp. So we got English, Chinese dictionary. So we learned by dictionary,
Okay. Yeah.
word by words.
Wow. So you didn't waste time there.
Yeah. So learn English there in the camp, self-learning. Yeah.
So basically, that's where you invested in learning the language, thinking when the opportunity comes anyway, I need to speak in whatever the country language is, and most likely it would be English. Okay, wow. So that's why you're not forced, but it was your choice to learn.
To learn, you got to learn English
So even in that
to move on.
hard times, when I say hard times, you are restricted. There's no freedom. And you chose to learn. And that obviously looks like clearly helped you when you started your career or something here in Australia.
Yeah.
So how did your father, mother, when did you receive response from them? When is the time you actually communicated on both sides?
So when we arrived in Australia, we sent telegram, and then we start writing a letter. So
Okay.
they receive.
Yeah.
We communicate through letter.
So what is it, like 1 month, 2 months to send and receive?
Yeah. So back then, it take long time to receive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just for people who are listening, back in the day, it would have taken 2 months to send a letter and receive a letter. And that was the only communication for majority. It's crazy.
Back then.
And I remember when I first moved to Australia, my mother wrote a letter. She wrote 2 letters, and I still have them. And it would have taken, I think, minimum 1 month or something. But yeah. So what were you communicating, in that initial times? Now you're settled. Now I won't say settled, but you come to a new country, and then you've been given the opportunity to communicate. And what was the conversations you're having in the letter? What did you write to your parents, and what did you receive? What response they gave you?
So we say we safely arrived in Australia. Now we start looking for a job.
Yeah.
We start a new life.
Yeah.
Yeah. So after we arrived in Australia, so we attend special English class.
Yeah. Yeah. But did you get response from your parents?
Yeah, they write back and say that's good. Yeah, so
They're just like, yeah, okay, we're glad you're alive. Yeah. Oh, you made it. Oh, 2.5 years later. Good to hear from you.
yeah, so look for job, got job, doing job.
Yeah.
So 7 days a week, do 2 job.
Yeah.
2 jobs, 7 days a week. So after 10 years, then I got money to sponsor family to come over.
After 10 years.
After 10 years,
So we're talking
So you gotta have-
1988 or something.
yeah, 1988. They arrived here in 1991.
So you didn't just come here and settle. You have sponsored for your family to come here.
Got responsible for them to sponsor them to come over.
Wow.
So I got to work
so,
hard.
So based on your age, first you need to leave the country. And for 2.5 years, you have to go through this process, which you were not ready, or no one explained how this is going to be. And then you land here. And then you, thankfully you learned some basic English in the camp, and that helped you to secure some job here. And then once you started making some money, you said, okay, now I'm going to sponsor for my family to come.
Yeah.
And that's why you ended up having 8 siblings, including you, in this country.
In the country, yeah.
Wow.
So to sponsor family from overseas, you got to have house. You got to have where they can live.
Yes. Yeah. There's a lot of things anyway.
So that's why I got to work very hard, so 7 days a week, 2 jobs.
Yeah.
To earn money,
Yeah.
to buy house, and to sponsor them.
So in this process, when did you get, married, meet your partner, kids? How did is it happen straight away, or you had to wait?
Yes. I met Sandy in the refugee camp, same refugee camp, but
You had a little love story there.
yeah, but not very close back then.
Oh yeah.
And then we came over.
So you met in the camp, and you had like normal basic conversations and saying hello and nice meeting you, that kind of stuff. And then, but she wasn't in your blue card. So how did she end up in Australia? It's like you both ended up in the same
Refugee camps.
same batch.
No, different.
Oh, different batch.
Different boats. So I've arrived in refugee camp in December 78. She arrived in the camp 79 April.
Okay, she was almost six months.
6 months, yeah.
Okay, so she's a little bit junior to the camp.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So, but I met her. But we worked together.
Yeah.
In the camp.
Yeah.
but not like a close, like a girlfriend. But
No, no, no.
yeah,
So it's more like, you understood, and you know each other, but with respect. Yeah. And then how did you meet her here?
so she came here May 20th of May,
Okay.
1980. I came
Almost 2
here.
years
Yeah, I
later.
came here August
Yeah.
1980.
Ah,
So
okay.
he came here before, and then we met after close friend.
Yeah.
Go out together, and we
So it's
met.
part of the community.
Yeah,
You
part of
saw
the-
her again.
Yeah, I saw her again.
You didn't know that she's here.
No. So we saw her again, and and then we got married in 1984,
Wow.
4 years after.
What do you call this? Is this
Yeah.
like a destiny or coincidence?
Yeah,
Wow.
I don't know. Yeah, and then we got married in 1984,
Yeah.
and we have kids, and yeah.
How many kids you have?
So we got 3. So the eldest daughter,
Yeah.
and the eldest son, youngest son, 3 kids.
All born and brought
All
up here.
born here. So yeah, and we got 3 grandchildren. Yeah.
3 grandchildren. Wow. When you look back now and look at that 20-year-old, your younger self, your father saying goodbye, and what you achieved and where you are today, what do you feel?
This feels amazing, unbelievable.
You feel your life is something miracle? Because for me, your story, that 2.5 years, the unknown, the uncertainty, and it's not also a space where it's peace. It's always conflict, guns, challenge, near death. There's in the fishing boat,
Nearly dead.
near death. It's kind of like a lot of people, even after they land to a new country, they don't achieve what you achieved because they're missing their family. There's always something from the past which haunts them. And for somehow, it feels like you have really taken everything on your shoulder and said, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to work 7 days a week. And I'm going to bring my family, my siblings here. And I'm going, now I see the same person I saw in the camp, and I'll marry her and have kids, and now grandkids.
Now, I came here by myself. Now, my family side, nearly 30 people.
Here.
Here. Yeah,
wow.
family came, and then brother and sister got married and have kids.
Yeah.
So now my family side got 30 people,
Yeah.
and then my wife's side got 40 people.
Wow. So you already have almost 70 to
Yeah.
80. Yeah. Nice.
So by myself.
Yeah. So how does your family see you with all these things you have done?
Oh, they some can see me like a role model.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Because you are. You are.
So yeah, they learn.
Okay. What do you tell the younger generation, especially with what you have gone through? And it seems like there is one thing in you, doesn't matter the situation, never give up. That's something I'm hearing in your responses. And patience. A lot of the young generation don't have much patience. And it seems like you have no choice but to have, for practice patience. What are the key things you would advise to younger generation who are going through challenges, who are going through tough times?
Yeah, you got to believe yourself. You got to have patience.
Yeah.
Passionate.
And also passionate, yeah.
Yeah.
Talking about passionate,
You got to set your goals.
set your goals, yeah. So you need to have something to look forward to.
to look forward to. Yeah.
Talking about passionate, let's talk a little bit about your table tennis. Okay. What's with you and table tennis? Why do you like playing table tennis?
I'd like to play table tennis just to when I first started here 10 years ago,
Yeah.
just for fun, just for social pastime. But now I can get into like a serious competition.
Okay, so you are now a professional table tennis
It's not
for
professional.
over. No, but you've been is that state sponsored,
Yeah.
or you go to competitions? Is that right?
I gone to I play competition at state level and then
Well,
national
then that's
level.
serious. When you say competition, that's not like a weekend thing. So you go for competitions. That's for over 60s. And how many days you practice?
I do 4 days a week.
4 days a week you practice to compete in this competition once a year.
We got two different kind of competitions. So
Okay.
once a year is national,
Oh, okay. Okay, one national and the other one
and
is
the other
state.
one is just state. Yeah, state
Right.
once a month.
Okay.
Once a month, state.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you clearly you enjoy playing table tennis, and what does it give you? The reason I'm asking is there's a lot of people, young people, they don't take care of themselves mentally, physically, emotionally. They're drained, and you, after all doing all these things, you're still going for practice 4 times a week. And what does this give you, so that some people who are listening can take some passionate hobbies which are helping them mentally, physically? So what is it drives you to go and play 4 times a week?
What to say?
Do you enjoy
I
while
enjoy playing it.
yeah?
Try to win
Oh,
match.
yeah.
Try to win match. Every time if you win, you feel
Achievement.
achievement are good.
Yes.
But when you lose, you try to work hard to get
Improve.
to get improved to win back.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Oh, that's beautiful answer. So you're playing to win. When you win, you feel accomplishment, achievement. And when you haven't won, you need to work hard. And you're doing this. Oh my gosh.
so that's why at the moment I got coach teaching me.
You have a coach.
So I got to pay him to teach me. Yeah. So yeah.
Wow. You're like a teenager. As if someone's starting a new, the sporting career.
You got a lot of trophies at home.
Nice, nice. So you love playing table tennis. And one thing I noticed here is everything I asked about your journey, you're just saying it so in a simple way, like lightly. They're near-death experiences. There is like trauma kind of moments. And I don't know if it's the generational thing. Some of the things you just said, like you're not talking to your parents for 2.5 years, and getting stuck in these situations like in Malaysia or Canada transit and Australia. It doesn't go away that easily. And what is it really keeps you going at this age where you have achieved everything you want to? It's like, you have almost 70 people from both sides of the family, kids and grandkids, playing tennis. And what is it really still keeps you going? Because every time I'm talking to you, I feel there's still drive in you.
Still, yeah.
What is it? It's like as if, I want to go and get this trophy. Or, a 20-year-old, a 30-year-old doesn't have it. What is it for a 60 plus still saying, I need to win?
I don't know, it's just like a natural thing to me.
It's just natural. That's your personality.
That's the personality.
Do you believe in God? After going through all these miracles and stuff, do you have faith? Do you believe in something higher power? What? Because there's always something in us keeps us going. It never says to give up. It's almost we're about to give up, and something in our voice says, no, just one more time, one more time. What is it in you? Which is it religion? Is it your own belief in something else? What is it?
Probably my own belief myself.
Believing in yourself, yeah? Nice. So it's just basically, you don't give up. Whatever journey you have taken, you said, okay, I'll have patience. And then good things will come.
Will come.
Oh, it's simple but powerful. So let's say there is, I know you have a lot of things you have achieved in life. Let's say there is an angel who comes and gives you wishes. She gives you 3 wishes, which will be granted by 6 p.m. today. What would you choose? 3 wishes, and they will be granted today.
Retire soon.
Okay, yeah, that's nice. It's really nice.
I worked hard enough.
Yeah, I know.
I should retire soon.
Based on what you said, I don't know. It's if anyone else will be still working, but okay, that's a really good one. Okay. Second. Anywhere you need to go, anything you want for your family, any other things you wanted to do but maybe physically or something didn't make you happen. So a simple example, there's another thing. You want to, I don't know, spend a day with your father or mother,
Probably,
anything.
Yeah, probably stay close with the family and probably go holiday.
Yeah. So, did your parents come here at some point? Like your mother and father, they also came here?
They also came to Australia, yeah.
Yeah. So they have seen you succeed or established in this country. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what is one thing you learned from your father and one thing you learned from your mother before you left, before you've been asked to go? If you can remember, as a kid or as a teenager, or what is one thing you like from them, like their quality, mom's quality and father's quality?
They work hard to earn money.
Yeah. So both hard
Always.
workers? Yeah. So that's what you got. So what do you tell to your kids?
So, yeah, not scared to work hard and believe in yourself. You set your goal, you achieved it.
Yeah. Right. So it seems like you're like stoic. When I say stoic, you have a goal, you have a mission, and nothing stops you. And you'll get there.
You'll get there.
Yeah.
You get
It
that.
seems like that's pretty much what you have experienced. So when you look back into the highest moments and lowest moments, what would be your highest moment of achievement or the joy gave you since childhood to today?
The highest achievement is
Or even joy?
I got all family in Australia.
Nice. Yeah.
Uh, I got my house.
Yeah.
I got my family, kids, young kids,
Coming here with
grandchildren,
nothing and
with nothing.
achieving, yeah, that's massive. What is one thing where you feel you know, hasn't been great? Apart from not retiring. Did you miss, the reason I'm asking is, the 2.5 years, what you have gone through, no connection with family and stuff. Is it something which you missed or felt like things would have been a little bit different?
Yeah, the lowest.
Yeah.
It would be the life in the camp.
Life in the camp.
Yeah, you got no hope in the camp. You nearly give up. No hope.
Yeah.
No country
Yeah.
to pick you.
Yeah. Yeah. Easily that would be not an easy days or not an easy place to be.
Mm.
So somehow you overcome that. And just quickly, I just also want to ask something because I like Vietnamese food. If you're stuck somewhere, like in a desert or in a jungle, for 90 days, okay, and you can order only one dish and one drink for 90 days, and that will be delivered to you once a day, what would you choose? One dish and one drink.
From the desert? No,
No, it will be delivered to you, but you are stuck in a desert.
in the desert.
Yeah. So you can choose one dish, one drink.
It would be steak and beer.
Wow. I was just waiting for some Vietnamese food. Steak and beer. Oh gosh. Okay.
I'm now real Aussie now.
Yep, that's a proper Aussie pick. Okay, so for 90 days, you're happy with your steak every day and your beer. Nice. So, Tony, the reason why you are in this podcast today is you are our everyday hero who has to go through something which not many would experience. Leaving your birth country in your early 20s and going through 5 days, if I include that 1 month, that's almost over a month of being with 300 people who are going somewhere, they don't know where the destination is. And without food, just with water, 5 days in the sea, and then the last day, a 20-meter wave, thinking this is going to kill us. And then you see the land, but also you hear the gun fires. And then the captain breaks the machine of the boat, and then everyone jumps, pulls the boat to the shore, and then the Red Cross and United Nations take you to a refugee camp. Since you're single, your only company was drainage, and the families were given a roof and the bed. They gave you some basic things. You had to cook every day and sustain, not knowing what's going to happen next, not knowing whether you will have a future. But you didn't give up. You started to believe in yourself. And the moments where you want to give up, you said, have a little bit more patience. And while going through this, you said, oh, I better learn English. And you started learning English, self-taught, with whatever bare minimum you got. And then suddenly a door opens for you, and you're thinking, okay, I'm heading to Canada. I'll have maple syrup and enjoy life. And suddenly that door closes, and you got stuck there for another 4 months. And then you're thinking, oh my God, now they're going to drop me off in this island. I don't know. After 2.5 years, I'm going back to where I started, and most likely I'll end up, again, more uncertainty. And then suddenly Australia says, okay, Tony, we need you. And then 2 weeks later, you land in this beautiful land. And you didn't just land. You said, okay, I'm going to bring my family here. What do I need to do for that? You work 7 days a week to show that you're capable of bringing your family. You worked so hard. You didn't look for sympathy. You didn't look for shortcuts. You simply did all the work. And in this process, you have kids, you have grandkids, and then you met your partner, your wife, who you already saw her in the same refugee camp. But you ended up in the same country, not knowing you will be ending up in the same country. And now you have a family, you have a legacy. And above all this, with your age, you're playing 4 days tennis. It's an inspiration for many out there. By 30, 40, people are giving up. You just said before, I want to win. People are, after 40, they're already acting like they're 80. So you, almost heading to 70, you're playing 4 days a week and preparing for national tournaments. And also there's another one which is state-based. And the one thing you enjoy is steak and beer. Did I summarize your journey?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So while I was summarizing, what were you thinking? Were you going through those moments, like image after image? Yeah. So this journey is a hero's journey. It might not be written in a book, or it's not shown in a movie. But one thing I know for a fact is this is nothing short of a hero's journey. And so proud of all the things you have achieved, because these days we have a lot of things in front of us still we're not able to achieve. And so that's why personally for me, you're an inspiration. And I hope with the things you shared, people will start to have a different view and mindset towards life. Be yourself, have patience, good things will come. I like that. That's how I would summarize, even though your life is full of challenges. And thank you for making time today. And thank you for chatting with Loki.
Thank you, Loki.
Thank you for listening, Chat with Loki. Follow and subscribe for more wisdom from everyday heroes.